Close your eyes. Take a breath. Feel that weight in your chest. That name that keeps appearing in your mind. That person who lives in your thoughts even when you try to push them away. You're not crazy. You're not overthinking. What you're feeling right now, in this exact moment, is real. There is someone. Someone who occupies space in your heart without permission. Someone whose absence feels louder than most people's presence. Someone you think about at 3 a.m. when the world goes silent and your soul speaks the truth. And here's what nobody tells you. Here's the secret that changes everything. They feel it too. Yes, they do. Even if they haven't said it. Even if they act like they don't. Even if distance, fear, or pride keeps them quiet. That magnetic force pulling you toward them. That invisible thread connecting your hearts. That inexplicable gravity you cannot resist. It's not one-sided. It never was. This is not about fantasy. This is about frequency. Two souls operating on the same wavelength. Speaking a language that needs no words. You both feel it. And today, right now, we're going to prove it. Most people think love is about finding someone new. It's not. Real connection is about recognition. It's about meeting someone and feeling like you've known them for lifetimes. There was no logical reason. You didn't plan it. You didn't want complications. But then they appeared and something shifted. The way they laughed made your heart remember something it had forgotten. The way they looked at you made you feel seen in ways you never experienced before. The way silence felt comfortable instead of awkward. You didn't fall for them. That's too simple. You awakened to them. Your soul recognized something ancient. Something that existed before words, before time, before this lifetime even began. And here's the part that keeps you up at night. When you feel this recognition, when your entire being responds to someone's energy like it's coming home, they feel it too. Their soul is having the same conversation. Their heart is asking the same questions. Why does this person feel so familiar? Why does being near them feel like breathing? Why does their absence create a void nothing else can fill? Both confused, both amazed, both terrified, both hoping. You are not alone in this feeling. Your logical mind wants proof. So let me give you evidence your heart already knows. You think about them and suddenly they text. Coincidence? No. Energetic alignment. You dream about them and they tell you they couldn't sleep thinking about you. Random? No. Souls communicating beyond physical distance. You feel sad and they reach out asking if you're okay without knowing why. Strange? No. Emotional telepathy between connected hearts. You both get nervous around each other even though you're both confident people. You both notice tiny details about each other that others never see. You both feel that electric charge when you accidentally touch. You both find excuses to be in each other's orbit. You both talk for hours and it feels like minutes. You both go silent and it speaks louder than words. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. If you found this truth helpful, if these words are speaking to your soul right now, hit that like button and subscribe because you're not here by accident. Your heart led you here for a reason. Now, let me tell you what's really keeping you apart. If you both feel it, if the connection is undeniable, if your hearts are screaming for each other, then why the distance? Why the silence? Why the hesitation? Let me tell you something most people get wrong about powerful connections. They don't fail because love isn't strong enough. They pause because love is too strong. When you feel something this real, this deep, this potentially life-changing, you don't treat it carelessly. You become protective. You become cautious. You freeze. Because your heart knows the truth. If this works, they could be everything you ever needed. If this breaks, you might never recover. So you both do the same thing. You both wait. You both test. You both hide behind casual conversations. While your hearts are screaming, you both pretend you're fine alone while checking your phone hoping for their name. You both say you've moved on while staying emotionally frozen in the same place. Fear wears many masks. Fear of vulnerability. Fear of timing. Fear of not being enough. Fear of losing them. Fear of losing yourself. Fear of admitting how much power they hold over your peace. This fear, this sacred terror, is not weakness. It's proof that what you feel is real. There are conversations happening between you that never use words. Messages sent through energy that no phone can deliver. Entire dialogues happening in glances, in pauses, in the way they say your name. You speak a language only the two of you understand. Sometimes love is the way they look at you when they think you're not watching. Sometimes love is the way they remember something you mentioned once in passing. Sometimes love is the way they get quiet when you talk about someone else. Sometimes love is the way they show up without being asked. Sometimes love is the way they give you space while secretly hoping you'll come closer. Sometimes love is the way they protect your name when you're not around. You see, real connection doesn't need grand gestures or perfect words. It exists in the invisible space between souls, in the silence that feels full instead of empty, in the distance that somehow feels intimate, in the absence that makes presence more precious. They don't have to say they love you for you to feel loved by them. Their energy tells the story their mouth is too afraid to speak, and yours does the same. You're both screaming silently. You're both loving loudly in whispers. People keep telling you to move on. They say you're holding on to nothing. They say you're wasting time on someone who isn't choosing you. But they don't understand. You're not holding on because you're weak. You're holding on because something feels unfinished. The story doesn't have an ending. It has an intermission. The book isn't closed. It's on pause. The connection didn't die. It's hibernating. Your soul knows something your mind keeps questioning. This isn't over. Maybe the timing was wrong. Maybe you both needed to grow separately before growing together. Maybe life had lessons to teach you first. Maybe pain had wisdom to share. Maybe distance was necessary to show you what closeness really means. Maybe silence was required to make you appreciate the sound of their voice. Real connections don't disappear just because people walk away. They remain, waiting quietly in the chambers of your heart, refusing to be replaced, rejecting all substitutes. Because what is real cannot be replicated. You can't let go because something true doesn't require letting go. It requires patience. And your heart, wise beyond your mind's understanding, knows the difference between endings and pauses. This is a pause. Here's what's happening right now, in this exact moment. While you're reading these words, you miss them. They're missing you. You wonder if they still think about you. They're wondering the same thing. You picked up your phone 3 times today, thinking about texting them. They did too. You felt a wave of sadness for no reason. They felt it at the same time. You're pretending to be okay. They're wearing the same mask. You're both scared to reach out. You're both hoping the other one will. You're both protecting your pride while your hearts are breaking from the distance. This is called mirroring. When two souls are connected, they experience emotional synchronicity, even across physical separation. Your feelings aren't just yours. They're shared. Your pain isn't solitary. It's mutual. Your longing isn't one-sided. It's reciprocated. You are not loving alone. You are not hurting alone. Right now, wherever they are, whatever they're doing, a part of them is with you, just like a part of you never left them. Distance means nothing to hearts that beat in rhythm. Silence means nothing to souls that speak the same language. You both are living parallel experiences, feeling identical emotions, just in different locations. So here's the truth you came here to find. Yes, what you feel is real. Yes, they feel it too. Yes, this connection is rare and precious and undeniable. But here's what most people won't tell you. Waiting doesn't mean suffering. Waiting means becoming the version of yourself that's ready for what your heart desires. Right now, in this very moment, both of you are on separate journeys that are secretly leading to the same destination. They're healing old wounds so they can love you without fear. You're growing stronger so you can receive love without doubt. They're learning lessons that will make them worthy of your heart. You're discovering truths that will make you ready for theirs. This isn't distance. This is preparation. And when the time comes, when both souls have shed what no longer serves them, when both hearts have healed what once bled, when fear transforms into courage and doubt dissolves into certainty, you won't have to chase. You won't have to beg. You won't have to convince. It will simply happen. A text, a call, a moment, a confession, a return. Everything you've been feeling will finally make sense. Every tear will have meaning. Every sleepless night will have purpose, because real love doesn't abandon you. It refines you. Your heart knew from the beginning. They feel it too. And the story you're living right now isn't an ending. It's the most beautiful beginning you never saw coming. Welcome to Deep Connection. Subscribe now because your soul's journey is just beginning, and you'll want to be here for what comes next.